Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra-low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our accounts spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HCMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stock Sniper Trading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stock Sniper Trading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Recording in progress.
Hey guys, welcome to Stock Sniper Trading. It is almost 7:30 a.m. Eastern here. It's Friday, October 13th. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate all of you guys. My name is Ron. My partner is Dave. So guys, we're gonna navigate through these markets today until just after 10 o'clock, and we're gonna be looking at. We're going to start off with analysis on gold, and then we're going to move into US30 Dow Jones, and we're going to do a top-down analysis, and we're going to go over all the news today and all of that. So first things first, I hope everyone's having a great day today. Hope everyone is ending the week off positive. And please, guys, just trade with proper risk management in individual trades, in your entire account, everything. Okay, so hopefully we're learning that. If you're new to trading, I recommend that you use a demo account until you get the hang of how trading works, and then move into live account or prop firm if that's what you choose. So thanks everyone for joining. Appreciate all of you guys. Welcome Sherry, Bonnie, Lady Stone. Welcome Mohamed. Welcome David. Welcome guys. Okay, and and everybody on YouTube, appreciate all of you guys as well. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys can do like you normally do, if you guys can hit the like button, we do appreciate that. Thank you, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay, so first things first, let's look at earnings really quickly. Okay, specifically for US30 today. So this is earnings whispers. I suggest everybody uses this too for anything earnings related. It's free. It's very useful with whatever you're trading, especially like Nasdaq or US30 has a lot of the securities that are inside of those securities, and which could at the end of the day could move the volume. So we had a lot of bank today, bank earnings, and you can see it was a lot of them have already released their earnings. So we had JP Morgan at 6:50 a.m. Eastern, came out pretty positive. $3.89 per share were their estimates, came out $4.43. Revenue over here, 39 billion, actually came out 61.7 billion. So big growth, 11.3 4% increase in like surprise. So very positive for JP Morgan. United Health is weighted the most in US 30, and they had their earnings at 5:55 a.m. Eastern. You can see over here 633 per share came out, exceeded it 656, 91.4 billion, and it came out 92.6. Again, exceeding their targets. Really good, positive forward guidance. BlackRock, some of you guys have heard this name. BlackRock, 615. They came out too. They exceeded their EPS, earnings per share, but their revenue, 4.67 billion, 4.5 actually came out, but still positive earnings per share. We had Wells Fargo, okay, 655. Progressive Corporation will be at 8:15 a.m. coming up. PNC Financial, 635 came out, positive across the board, and Unitedy Bancorp came out too at 6 a.m. So what do we have that's left over? Citigroup at 8 a.m. So we'll probably be trading here at 8 a.m. We got to be aware. Citigroup is coming out at 8, and Progressive Corp at 8:15. Okay, so that's Earnings Whispers, guys. I highly recommend this website. To bookmark it and keep this website. It's very, very handy. You can get yourself, like on Sundays when you're doing maybe your analysis and your all of your Forex Factory news, add this in the mix too. And then you can see which companies have their earnings on specific days, pre-market and after hours. Okay, so if you're trading like after hours, a lot of tech has after hours earnings like Apple and Netflix, which will be coming up very soon. So those are after hours. Okay, so that's Earnings Whispers, guys. So we're going to continue to go forward with Forex Factory now. So this is another one I use. Here's Friday, October 13. So if you were trading in London, there was some news. This is what I'm focusing. I always focus on this session, 8:30 a.m. If there's any big red folders like yesterday, CPI and things like that. Today we don't have much. 9 a.m. We have England Central Bank President Lagarde speaking. We have over here FOMC member Harker speaking at 9 a.m. Just speaking, okay? They are medium impact folders, but nothing significant over here. 9:30, this is Wall Street Market Open. We don't have much. And then when we wrap up the call over here, if you're going to continue trading, 10 a.m. Fridays is a preliminary University of Michigan Consumer Report red folder. So that might have bring in a little volatility if you are in any trades or trading after 10 a.m. Okay, and these IMF meetings are wrapping up today all week. Today's day 5, and we don't have much this afternoon, but just trade careful on Friday afternoons because there could be like a squeeze, could get very volatile with the way how they get ready for next week. Okay, so that's our news. Let's continue moving forward. Let's start to get into our charts over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started with a top-down analysis on gold. Okay, so gold is really, really pumping. You can see, look at this is a 5-minute chart on gold. Kind of bottomed out over here at 1868, and since then just been moving up, higher highs. We broke this area of resistance, 1885, and continuing to push all the way right now, 1893 plus. And it's just very, very, very bullish right now. Okay, and over here on Bookmap we do have gold. Okay, so our offers above us, bids below us. We are currently above the VWAP. These are our volume profile bars, and current cumulative volume delta is 200 positive. I have it in the 15-minute time slices. 6:45, 7 a.m., 7:15, 7:30. Next time slice you're going to see vertical line will be 7:45. Yesterday we were doing a little bit of 1-minute scalping and analysis, and I had it on the 1-minute time slices. So I've moved it to the 15s so you can see kind of the bigger picture. If you guys also want, we can go down to the 5-minute time slices. Maybe next week we can try something different, but right now we'll keep it on the 15s. Okay, so if you guys are all good with me, please guys on YouTube hit the like button, and guys on Zoom, I'm going to start with a top-down analysis on gold, and then I'll provide you guys the charts. What I normally ask is sometimes you guys already have your charts already done before we start this session, and we can kind of match up our zones together. That's what I kind of want. But if you're still learning and you want to follow the way how I do it and where I'm looking for zones and things like that, you do what you got to do. Okay, But look at gold on the daily. Wow. Okay. So it really pushed down end of September. We broke this support level, this 1885 area. It broke down and we continue to push all the way down. Then you see our indecision candles down here where the volume gets a little bit lighter down here. The sellers start to get exhausted. We start to get some buying momentum off the bottom because you can see from the lower bottom wicks coming up. And then we started, Friday was a bullish day that closed above all of this last week. Then we started, okay, remember all of the conflict that started, and then Monday the markets opened up. So that is good for gold, okay? Gold is a safe haven when there's a lot of uncertainty around the world. And now we have maybe a possible world war breaking out in the Middle East. And that's why this week gold is very, very bullish. Okay, and then going through your price action, what we've been learning with SST now, we went over the whole entire bullish family. This week we wrapped up the bearish family. Next week we're going to learn about wick analysis. And then we're going to start to move into other concepts. So you have a bullish ignited daily candle with a short wick. If this was like a 5-minute setup, I would be buying this 110%. It played out perfectly. So on a daily, if you're a swing trader, this was your opportunity this week to get in gold and hold for a nice position. And we broke out very nice and bullish, kind of engulfed a few bars over here, closed near the high, little bit of indecision, pullback. Still held above 50%, the majority of the volume of this start of the week, and we continue to make higher highs. Didn't really break any structure, and today we have a nice big bullish ignited candle too, just running right through here. Okay, so we got to now start to analyze. From yesterday we closed bearish. Okay, so yesterday was a bullish day on gold, came up to here 1885, and when we got up there, got pushed down and we closed back down to 1868. So this is kind of like a 3-bar play. I call it like a Tetris piece where it came up. There's a little small body in between, and the next day opened ignited bullish again, and we continue to break above here. So this is our low of the day, 1868. So I use a purple line right here. Other critical daily levels. Now, let's use a little bit of context from what we have. Here was a close of a candle, and this is where we opened yesterday. So that is an important area in the market. I'm going to place a yellow line right here at 1874, 1875 area. And we continue to push up, and see these two tweezer top wicks that really pushed the market down and started that big move down. Let's identify these two wicks right here with also a yellow line. And you see roughly these two wicks are around where 50% of today's volume is. If I look at where we opened and where we closed, half of today's volume is like right around this area. So what I like to do over here for myself is I like to just maybe go just a little bit above those wicks and a little bit below. I draw my zone and then I bring it across. What I'm doing is I'm bringing it across, and I'm also going to change the color to green, because our volume is very bullish on gold above us, and this is now maybe going to be support. If we ever do pull back, maybe not today, but maybe next week, we want to see if we can hold 1880 as support and continue moving up, okay? But before we hit this block, maybe we stop right here at this yellow line at yesterday's high. Maybe yesterday's high resistance might turn into short-term support currently at 1885, but we're still just breaking out of here. And this is also important. See over here where we had this zone, these wicks, this pivot in the market when gold was pushing down, and we held the market right there, and then it bounced right back up. So this is another identified zone. Let's just bring this one across, okay? And you can see that we are currently above this critical zone. So now if we close gold today up here above this big box, we might build off of here 1890 or up to 1885 and continue going back up. If we start to break this box, then we're probably going to come down to 1880, and that's about a 50-60 pip drop if we're scalping that market down there. Yeah, Sherry, gold is on fire. It is really, really, look at Bookmap just continuing to just drive this depth of market. Maybe we will get a pullback in this session, but right now careful selling this thing right now. It is very, very bullish. Let's see now where we have some critical daily resistance right up here, guys. Okay, so see here, body, a body, and that wick right there. So this is, and then when we look to the left of the chart, you see how it kind of held those wicks right there. So, and you see how it's a nice psychological number, 1900. So we might like melt up all the way up to 1900, and then that might be maybe a possible area that maybe we can entertain maybe some sells. So now what I look at are the wicks that broke out up there, that wick and that wick, where gold impulsively broke out there and then started that push down. So now I'm identifying another zone right here, but this time it's going to be red because I'm trying to identify where there might be now higher time frame supply in the market around 1900 to maybe 1903. So very bullish coming right up there. Look at this big sharp V recovery and coming right back up with a lot of momentum. So out of all of this, the daily candle on gold is extremely bullish. Okay, it might retrace down, and then it might go right back up. Okay, so if we're selling, we are counter trading a strong daily candle. So let's break it down now into the hourly. This is the hourly move of gold coming from a big rally from over here from Monday. Remember the week started, higher highs, higher lows, new higher high. We sold off right over here on Thursday, found a bottom over here, and continue just to skyrocket out of here. So let's take a look at like RSI on the hourly. You see, guys, hourly RSI is at 83 right now, completely overbought. But you have to be careful selling this thing because it is still strong. Like gold does not care about RSI. Okay, so what we got to do now, in between the bigger range, we have some hourly candles in here. So let's find maybe where we had some hourly support right over here in the market. That's where it kind of stopped the red, a green candle came in, and then we started to break down right there. 1896 might be an hourly area of resistance. So I'm going to change that yellow line to white for hourly. And it's just giving me reference. If we do come up to that white line, we might get, see how we're getting close up there? So it is coming up to that white line, and that's where we might get a little bit of resistance, maybe a push down. Also, what I look for is the size of this last candle at 7 a.m. We opened and we're up there. Where's half the volume? Half the volume is probably right there, okay? At 1891, 1892. So what I also do here is like a little green box a little bit above and a little bit below, just to give me heads up that this is 50% of this big hourly candle. And if we can maybe close with volume below here, then maybe we're going to start to push down just a little bit. But we do have a lot of strong blocks of support that could potentially start to break down. Okay, but it could continue to push right back up. So this is a very parabolic move. Every bar is like a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Continue to come all the way up there. So let's just go to the lower time frames now, the 5 minutes. So you see our 5 minutes, how they're trading. We can do like a little trend line on the 5 minutes, like coming up here, still holding. Let's go, I'm gonna go red for the 5 minutes. Okay, and also like right here, this move coming. If we kind of put it like there, we are breaking out of the parallel channel where here was kind of the resistance and the support. So every time we're pulling back, continuing, now we actually broke out of there. Okay, so we broke out of the channel. Let's see if it will come back in. Let's see if we get a little bit of resistance coming up here. Let's take a look at like RSI 2 on the 5 minutes. So you can see RSI on the 5 minutes are at 77, 78, completely overbought right now. We might be looking for entertaining maybe a sell in coming very, very soon, but right now it's very difficult. What we got to do is start to break down structure and see this 5 minute bar, big bullish candle. Where's half of it? Half of it is approximately right there. So again, what I do is now I just do like a smaller green box just to see for scalping purposes if we can start to break down that green box, and maybe it scalps could come down red from here down to this box. And what I do is if I'm going to take that sell, I do measure this zone so I know exactly if it does come down there. It's approximately 20 pips. To get down to the hourly support is about 20 pips. Might be a like a sell, small sell, 20 pips, and then might get a wick and come right back up. So for scalpers, I like to know how many pips is in that zone, so that maybe, and then I can determine on how much I'm willing to risk. I can determine a lot of things when I know how big the zone is. So right now we might be consolidating up here in this upper half by that hourly resistance and where we are now above 50% of that bullish candle. Okay, and if you want to add moving averages on your chart, okay, I do this too. I don't normally trade with these things, but I know a lot of guys do, and they ask me, Ron, can you put the moving averages on? So this is the 9 EMA, this green line. We are currently above it, still holding strong. And our 200 EMA is all the way down here in this block at 1879, 1880. So it's still very, very bullish. Okay, so this is gold, guys. We're seeing now lots of heat coming up here. So maybe we're going to start to get maybe a reversal. It's 7:45 right now. A new 15-minute candle in the market. So we can take a look at the 15s too. 15s are extremely bullish. They're probably overbought. Look at how long the 15-minute candles have been overbought up here, all the way up to 86. Okay, so very, very strong strength up there. It's kind of deceiving when it's really, really overbought. Everyone thinks you have to sell up there, but it's also very, very strong momentum, so you have to be careful. A lot of the pullbacks, you can see pullback got bought up, pullback got bought up, pullback got bought up. So you have to be very careful. Okay, so we'll continue to watch this for a little bit. Let's just stay with this for a few more minutes, watch what's developing up here, and then we'll do a top down on Dow Jones. Guys, in Zoom, I'll give you guys this chart in 1 second in the Zoom. You should see a trading view link in the Zoom, and that's gold, today's top down. If you guys want it, it's there for you. Guys, what are your thoughts on gold today, going forward? Do you think we're gonna maybe just retrace a little bit and keep pumping, or do you think we're gonna sell off today? 1900 tap in tank, Carlos. Yeah, we'll see if we can get that. So 1900, guys, that's that psychological zone up here where we kind of identified right up here. See the 1900. How far are we away from it? So we're at 1894, so that's about 60 pips away. Okay, 60 pips. So it could continue to come up there. So if you're starting like selling the market, you gotta kind of maybe think about where you're going to place your stop loss up there, how much you're willing to risk. So remember, guys, okay, if I can give any pieces of advice, if you're starting a sell position, maybe start smaller until volume starts to close below these critical areas, then push down with more volume. Because like if you were selling anywhere, like just look, if you were selling right here, and then you didn't do anything, it went right back up. Here, if you sold, didn't do much, you didn't take out anything, it went right back up. Here you sold, you didn't do much, went right back up. Here you sold those 2 bars, you didn't do anything, continued to go back up. Here this came down red, if you sold those, it went right back up. This red candle, if you sold, and continue going back up. This red candle right now, and this red candle, if you sold, it could be going back up. Okay, so that's why I always say, first trade, or if you're testing things out, try the smallest trade. I call it a feeler trade. Normally I do that too. And then it's to just test out how the market's going. If you get into a sell and it goes against you, with a small lot size, you have a minimal loss. It's not going to make or break you. It's not going to destroy your account for the day. It just, okay, you close it out, you get taught a lesson that maybe you went in too early, but there's still, you can keep fighting and trading for the day. A lot of traders don't utilize that. All they do is just go in with one big size always, and then when it pulls back, they're in trouble. Again, they go in and they're in trouble. Then now you've taken 2-3 losses, RSI is getting up there, you're getting frustrated, you're getting pissed off, you're revenge trading, now you're going to step up a bigger lot size, you hit this red candle, and all of a sudden the market keeps going up. And then before you know it, you have a really bad day in the markets where you didn't need to even go there. Okay, you could have just started off small, or you learn how to pip and dip when you're counter trading. Okay, obviously, if we're selling right now all of this bullish momentum, we're counter trading the market. So even these two bars, if you sold, they're for scalping, they're really nice. Like, I'm talking for scalping. I'm not talking to sell and hold this move until next week. I'm talking about scalping. That's a shooting star candle, and it came down and pushed down for about 13, 14 pips. That's normally what scalpers are looking for. So if you came down, it came down to an area of support right here, 1887. Just like when we were doing those 1 minute candles yesterday. You got to make a decision if you're countering. If not, then don't get upset when it starts going back up. Okay? I'm just trying to give a little bit of advice. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, but I see a lot of traders get in trouble for exact situations like this. They keep selling and then they don't close their sells and then they keep adding another sell and the market keeps moving up, and before you know it, you're in big trouble. Okay, see here, that candle came down red and that one came down red right down to our trend line and to the green box. Did anything push or close below here? No. So therefore, no sell yet, unless you're speculating with something small and you're just testing things out. But this is extremely, extremely bullish. That's why I don't rely too much on this indicator RSI, because it is really, really deceiving. It's really deceiving. Okay, like even if I draw a resistance from up here, from 3 o'clock, this is London. We were overbought in London. Moving into almost 6 a.m., overbought as well. And then right now, we're trading right into it, and we are still very, very overbought. Do we see any big sell? Like, no. This is what's called hidden divergence. Okay, it's not the divergence is not really dropping. It just keeps staying up here around 80 while price keeps pushing and pushing up. So what we need is, maybe we need a new hourly candle, 8 o'clock. Maybe we need COMEX market open. Maybe we need some type of news in the market to maybe reverse this. But right now it's still bullish. Now we're tapping into that hourly 1896 white line. It might continue to break out of here. I'm liking 1900. Like, I just love the number 1900. It's a very psychological zone, and now we can see, maybe if we get closer up there in the depth of market, we'll see maybe a large big bids. Like, look it up here at 1912. Sorry, this is the futures market, but you can kind of see there's 136 offers up there. Okay, and you see how the bids are just trading right into that. So if you're in a buys, guys, wow, congratulations. If you're in buys on gold, big moves, guys. Excellent. It might come trade right up in there. So now, when was the last time the 5 minute candles were in this zone from the white up to here? I'm looking. I have nothing. So I got to go higher time frame. 15 minutes. See right here? I have a little bit of price action that was trading in here. I can see the exact date was September 27. September 27. Do we see maybe a 15-minute resistance right there? 1898. See all those wicks? That the 15-minute candles came up here, got rejected, came up here, got rejected, came up, got rejected. So maybe that's might be an ideal area to maybe look for a possible short. See the red line right up there, 1898.60.50. Okay, and just checking Discord if any sell signals come out with the Scalper Pro. If you guys see anything on Scalper Pro, give me a heads up. Just let me know just what the number is, in case I'm doing a top down on US30. Let's just see what we got here. Okay, guys. So this was also yesterday. Gold signal we sent out to buy, and look at continuing to run right here for over 220 pips. So really, maybe we'll have a SST Scalper Pro signal start coming in here. But excellent buy, guys, if you guys took the signal here on gold. Very nice. Wow, look at the big body candle. Okay, so this is an ignited bar, took out the wick, and just complete driving. Look at it, just driving right through. But there's the big, see a big heat up there. There's a big block. It might be near that red line where I just placed. Oh, nice. And Telegram too, guys. Oh, yeah, guys, we have the free Telegram pinned at the top of the YouTube. If you guys want to join it, we have signals go out there for free. A lot of information, guys. That's where the gold signal was sent to you guys too on the free Telegram. So congratulations to you guys that took it and maybe grabbed a little bit of pips off of it. Good job, guys. But for anyone in that buy, I recommend using a trailing stop loss today, okay? Because you never know when this thing could come tumbling down. And also going into the weekend, if you're holding that gold trade going into the weekend, make sure you maybe take a little bit of profit because when you go into the weekends, you have no idea what can happen. You can, again, war and things like that. We have no control over those things that you wake up and it's bearish all of a sudden. Just like when they gapped it up this week, they can gap it down. So, but my I recommend that you do scale out. You reward yourself going into the weekend, or you just use a trailing stop loss. So you've taken 80% off table. That's perfect. Perfect. Leave that 20% running with a break even, and hopefully it goes to the moon for you. Okay, so we are now 4 minutes away from 8 a.m. from a new hourly candle, and it is still very, very bullish. So maybe 8 o'clock, we're going to get the push down. We're coming up to 1898.60, so we're tapping into that 15-minute resistance line from back in September. Like I was saying, and Carlos and all of you guys, maybe we tap into 1900, and then you see the big red box I have above us. That's to give us heads up that that might be good time to maybe entertain a sell, and we might be trading right into that block right now. And now there's 142 contracts up there on offer. So we'll see. Maybe if they pull them and this thing starts to go right through again, I'll be looking to maybe initiate my first sell at 1900. Okay, so kind of moved away from this zone completely. Bulls are in full control of gold today. So now let's figure out where 50% of that big bullish candle is. It's right at our hourly white line right here. Okay, and then just continuing to follow this thing. We break down there, okay? Wow, we might even tap right into 1900. Holy. This is a bull train, guys. Okay, so got rejected. 2 minutes to go on the candle, lots of time. We might need to see maybe like a double top formed up here. Like it came up, might come back down again, might go up again. Then that's when we need to see the more selling volume coming into the market, then maybe push down. And then if we can kind of break this area, then maybe we'll get a nice little drop there. But remember, guys, your first trade maybe a little bit smaller, just in case it goes back up. It might go up, like let's see where it is right now. Okay, and kind of if we close in here and then it goes back up, that's 23, 25, that's like 30 pips up there, okay? So you might be in drawdown 30 pips. So just do the mathematics in your head, or if you use a trading calculator to tell you, but you do got to factor that in just in case it comes up. Now they pinned it, 90 more seconds to go into the new hourly candle. We have a nice rejection, big rejection right up there. This is a shooting star candle coming down. This is our second most bearish candle we were talking about on the webinar this week. Let's see, maybe will it close near 50% here? Will 8 o'clock bring up a green candle coming right back up? Then they push it down. Will they close this bar below here? Will it come right back up green? Lots of things. We got now 60 seconds to go. So you see how we kind of came right into that block and got a big rejection right there. And then 8:20 we have Comex. So we'll stay with this for 5 more minutes, guys. Then I'm going to do Dow Jones really quick. Or we can wait on Dow if you guys want. We can stay with gold till 8:30, 8:40. And then we can move into Dow and do our charting and get into Wall Street. It's up to you guys. Okay, so we got 20 seconds to go into the close. Okay, so you see now how it got rejected right at that red, sorry, not at the red line, but almost 1900 up here. Rejected. Let's see where it's going to close. Now we're testing 50% of that big bullish candle. Is it going to close below? Next bar might open. Okay, here we go. So it opened green. Here's our coming back up. Let's see, will it be rejected at 50% right here? And if it does, I might be looking for a sell, but I want to see if it comes back up for maybe a double top. If the buyers bring it right back up. Okay, so it's coming right back up. See maybe if it can stay below those bodies right there. Okay, so it's coming right back up. Consolidating maybe in here. Green, red, green. It might need to come back up and then go back down like I was saying, a double top. Okay, so I didn't look for a sell because it opened bullish and then just started coming up. I always test about 50% of the previous body. It's actually almost engulfing the entire body. It might continue to come back up. And then maybe we see if it gets rejected again up here at 1900. Very bullish. Let's mark on Bookmap 2 where we got the big rejection, like right around here. Has anybody taken a sell right now? Is anyone speculating with a sell? Carlos, 1899.50. Okay. Oh, I see a lot of you guys are selling. Holy, okay. Maybe I got to get into a sell with you guys and join the party, but I don't want to sell a bullish candle right now. I kind of want to maybe see it get rejected again. Is it a lower high? Push down. Throw the Bugatti on it, Carlos, and drop it. I'll throw the Ford Taurus. We'll put the Ford Taurus on it. Maybe that's enough to drop it. The Ford Taurus is a machine. My dad had that car back in the day. I used to love that thing. He let me drive it when I was like 10 years old. But if I drop the Buick, you guys know what I'm doing. Okay? When we bring out the Buick lot sizes, guys, can you guys believe that back in the day, I was 10 years old and my dad didn't even care? He's like, go drive the car, get in it and drive. Now you can't even do anything these days. Back then, that was the life. That was a good life. You got a 10-year-old kid driving a car. Like, parents didn't care back in the day. You could do anything. Good job, Sherry. Up 1% so far. Good job. Yeah, Isaac, you were driving a semi truck on the farm at 11. Yeah, it's different times right now. Okay, so I haven't taken a sell yet, guys. I'm looking to sell, but I was looking at the start of 8 o'clock, but this big bullish candle again, maybe it needs to come back up here. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys are selling right now, but that's why, guys, just be careful. Lower lot sizes right now until we drop the Buicks and the Ford Taurus lot sizes. You got to be patient, guys. Okay, the market keeps, like this is a good test. It tests your patience. That's why I don't rely too much on this indicator RSI. I know retail traders, they love this indicator, but it can get you in a lot of trouble. It can get you in a lot of trouble because anytime you see it go overbought, 70, 75, 80, 85, everyone assumes that you have to hit the sell button. And every time if you hit the sell button and you don't do anything, goes back up. Sell, goes back up. Sell, goes back up. Sell, goes back up. Sell, goes back up. Okay, so that's why we got to wait for clean structure to break, like below here. See the white line that I had, 1896? This hourly support, it was coming down. That was a big bar. That was a big shooting star. Like, just ask yourself, why did it not open up red and push down? It opened, ignited, and continued to push right back up. See here, this kind of zone where I do that red box? We're above that as well now. So I got to flip it green. And if we stay above here, it's going to catch some more bids and maybe continue to come right back up. They might come up to pick up the liquidity up here. Carlos, where's your next, what do you got up there? 1901? 1901, 1903? Oh, okay, yeah. Real lots at those levels. Those are the Buicks. Eli, your dad let you drive his dump truck and 18-wheeler? Nice. You got a great dad. God bless him. We need more dads like that. Wow, Lisa, your dad taught you to shoot a Beretta when you're 10 years old. That's amazing. Okay, guys, so see, we're still respecting now this support and continue push up. So maybe a double top up here, maybe one liquidity grab. We need to see something like unusual, something where maybe they come up here and then it gets rejected hard and they pin it. Maybe that's kind of what we need. Maybe a nice pinned move up in that big red box. Abdel, why do I expect a sell even though it's bullish? It's just because gold is like if you were here for the top-down analysis, every single time frame is extremely overbought, and now maybe we're coming into this 1900 pocket, this big block up here, and maybe this might be the time where the market needs to kind of cool off. I'm not saying it's going to dump, but I'm saying it might need to cool off a little bit of this bullish move. And even if it sells down to like down here to 1892, it might catch support and go right back up here. But maybe it needs to cool off a little bit down here. And then us as 5-minute traders, if maybe we can catch that sell coming down there, it's about 40, 45, maybe 50 pips. And we can go start to scale out, maybe put a break even in the market, and maybe it might break down into here. But we need to see like a little bit of cool off. But that's the thing, we expect it to sell off, but it might not. You're absolutely correct. This thing might keep pumping back up to here. Okay, but my bias is to maybe look for sells up here, because I don't want to buy up here, because if I start buying, I might be buying right into the institutional block, and then that's where they're going to dump it on me. So like I just woke up, so I missed this buy, I missed this buy, I missed that buy, I missed this buy, I missed that one, so do I want to really buy up here when it's extremely overbought? I don't want to take that risk. I think the reward is better if we look for maybe sells coming in the market. That's just my opinion, guys. I can be completely wrong, okay? Remember, I'm not a financial advisor here, so take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm asking you guys. I ask you guys, what's your analysis? And you guys were looking for sells. Some of you guys are already in sells. I'm still waiting. Maybe I'll look for a sell up in here. I want to see also the depth of market. I want to see how the offers are coming in. Now we're starting to get like more bigger ones, 79, 32, 63, 46. What happened with that 120, 130 here? I want to see if they're going to bring it down. Yeah, that's also too, guys. Good point. Like even us selling, this is not like a normal trading day with gold. We have a possible world war in the Middle East starting. So there's still possible lots of demand for gold right now. So even these little pullbacks, they're all getting bought up. So we have to be very careful. Even looking for sells, we have to be very careful. That's why I'm waiting for structure to break. Nothing broke below here. This structure is still holding. China is buying a lot of gold. I think a lot of countries are buying a lot of gold right now. Okay, and then in 10 minutes, guys, we have Comex market open up. So maybe that might bring in some selling volume with Comex. Okay, that's another thing. We have a big market opening up in 10 minutes. Comex, guys, if you're not aware, is the commodity exchange market. So that's opening up in less than 10 minutes. So that might bring in that selling volume to push the market down. But remember, what goes down can come right back up. It's a bull trend. If we start closing below here, retest this, then more supply, then we might continue push down, maybe test this block. But again, look at that pullback. See how it came down, red, and then got right back. Okay, that's like now we're starting to see some volatility. See how the candle is flipping, how it's kind of dancing, where it goes down red, comes back up green. We got to kind of see something like that, something unusual that will happen up here. Yeah, guys, and let's just like talk together as a team. What do we think can happen with Comex Market Open? It could be that nasty where they pump it right up in there, big green candle come up, and then it comes down. You know what I mean? That can happen. Okay, so just that's why I was saying if you're looking to take sells, identify how many pips you're willing to risk. And I said the first, like if you start initiating a sell, you're speculating. Go small. Because if it keeps going up like this, you're not in massive drawdown. You can still handle it. That's like a feeler trade up here. That's just my opinion. Because if you're selling and you're going in with big lots and things are keep getting bought up, you could get yourself in trouble. Okay, but we want to see more trapped buyers. Start to see some volume coming down. And guys, if you don't follow like geopolitical news and things like that, maybe you should start following a little bit because if you're trading these type of securities, commodities, maybe just follow what's going on around the world. You don't need not just necessarily in the Middle East, but everywhere there's tension. Everywhere you look, China, tension with Taiwan. You look at Ukraine and Russia, tension. You look now in the Middle East, big tension. You look in Africa, there's tension. You look here in North America, there's tension. You look in anywhere in Europe, there's tension. There's a lot of tension around the world, so just, and that can affect the markets very, very fast. This stream has tension. Accelerate, I like that. Yes, sometimes this stream has tension too. So everywhere we look has tension. Sometimes your household has some tension. My house has tension. When the Cowboys are losing, I have a lot of tension. um, Guys, UFC is coming to Toronto January 20th, 2024. If anyone wants to come with us, Shoot us a message. Big UFC in Toronto. They changed up the card for next week. Paulo Costa is out. Usman stepping in. Okay, so we're breaking down, guys, a little bit over here. Okay, but remember we got Colmex. Okay, so I'm gonna initiate a sell right now. It's gonna be my first feeler trade because I'm gonna go into Colmex with a sell, and then I might add position. So just to give you guys heads up, I'm gonna test out a trade myself too in a sell. I'm gonna place stop loss up in this red box, and then I want to maybe add maybe another position on a sell, but I'm looking to maybe take it down, like a move to close down here, maybe a pullback in Comex. We got our one leg up coming down, so let's see the neckline how it reacts over here, but I'm looking to maybe profit down into, see if this thing can come down to maybe 1894, 92 down in here. Okay, so guys, I'm in a sell, just full transparency. I'm in a sell. It's my first one, smaller size, and then maybe I'm going to look to add if we close below areas, maybe if it pulls right back up again and then they push it down here at 1900. We can see here it's still holding good resistance up here now. Maybe we got to see this thing come all the way down, maybe to make its way down to this VWAP. Yeah, so it did come down red all the way back down to like our hourly support area, the 9 EMA coming right back up. 3 more minutes. Let's see if maybe the selling pressure can absorb these buyers that are buying right now and maybe close it. I'd like to see if this bar can close below this level. I'm going to give it more room to breathe because this is a feeler trade, okay? And then I'll tell you guys when I'm going in on a second one, and then the second one probably with more confirmation will be not a feeler trade, guys. So I'm just giving you guys full transparency. This is a smaller trade. I like to always feel out the market. Always. My first trade of the day is always a test trade. Kind of want to get my feet wet, see what's going on down there. Like if I go into drawdown, it's not going to destroy my entire trading day or my account. It's just a small one, 0.1, guys. I'm just testing out very, very small size. Because if it goes against me, I can still hold it and then maybe add another sell up in the bigger block up here. And then this money can be easily recovered as opposed to just going in with a big lot size and then you're in trouble. That's just how I trade, guys, okay? I'm not pushing this style on anybody, but this is how I trade. It might not work for you. It's just the way how I analyze the markets. I need to, someone asked me, Warren, why do you trade like that? I like to be emotionally involved. When I'm emotionally involved, it feels different as opposed to just watching and just, I'm still speculating, but I got some skin in the game. It's not a lot, but it's still a different mindset when you see that you're actually in the trade. Then you might react different and things like that, but not for everybody. 1 more minute, guys, and we're getting into Comex. Okay, so this candle, we came down red all the way down here. It's coming right back up like a bullish pin bar. If that green volume again closes above this green box, we gotta look for that bullish move come Comex. Okay, so let's all be careful here. And let's look for something unusual. Like, are they going to come up here, tap up here, take out the pending orders, and then drop it? "20 seconds, guys." so we got COMEX market opening right now. Okay, so prepare for some volatility. Okay, open green. Let's see if they can keep it with a lower high. Okay, so far lower high, pushing down, back down to this level. Let's see if they can break this support level. Doji candle, small doji, so it might come right back up. Let's see if it takes out this high. That's that yellow daily critical area, 1900.50. This buying pressure is relentless on gold, relentless. Okay, so we got rejected again, like a tweezer high from the previous one. It's still a lower high from this previous wick. So that's still good for selling pressure. They are still holding it down momentarily, but we kind of got to come back down and close somewhere down here. Still early, first minute. Okay, so this is the candle pushing down. First 90 seconds. But I'd like to see if more volume can close below here in the next 5 minutes. Mr. G, we're live. We're live. Okay, so guys, we're pushing down, okay? But again, look at where it came down to. Right down, caught a wick, coming right back up. That's why it's important if we can get that red volume to close below here. We're still in this consolidated area right here. Slow COMEX market, okay? We still have this indecision candle. So it opened green, came up, came all the way down. It was looking nice and bearish when we got down there, picked up that block of those bids, and we're coming right back up. Okay, so it's been doing this the entire day. So are we surprised? Not, we shouldn't be. But I'd like to see maybe that block, that heat up there inside here. 2 more minutes to go. Okay, again, it hit that equal high wick and just got rejected again. We got it's a tough bar. It's going up, coming right back down, coming right back up, still inside here in this consolidated area. Maybe they're going to spike it out because what's sitting up here is stop losses, pending orders, everything. So the market may want to come up here, which it's doing now, to come and get this liquidity. And then what I'm looking for is like a sharp rejection. If it comes up here and gets rejected, they grab all those pending orders and then they push the market down. Now we're actually physically hitting 1900, that yellow line. When we did our top-down analysis, but below here, if we get below here, this is where I will be adding another sell below here. Yeah, if you guys are in oil, oil is pumping, guys. Carlos, DXY is dumping. Okay, so we closed as indecision for the first 5 minutes of COMEX. Okay, so it came down, came back up, closed with still some green volume. We opened this bar positive, green. But we've got a wick to fill. See if it will come up, fill, maybe reject it again. But lots of heat now, okay? You see all the heat up here? Do we see a lot of heat down here? No, most of the heat is in here now. So it may come up to transact in here. Hopefully these are a lot of offers in the market, but cumulative volume is very, very positive right now, okay? Holy. This is too strong. They're squeezing. They're squeezing shorts, guys. They're squeezing shorts. Big time. Okay, I'm out. Okay, that's it. Even though it's smaller size, I'm still out. Okay, so I take an L on that one. That's a big bullish can. Holy. Gold is ridiculous, guys. Wow. What? You got to regroup now. Let's do something else. How about you just buy gold and anytime there's any threat of war, just hit the buy button. Don't sell gold right now. Wow, that's a monster, guys. I took an L on that one. Those ones I on the 5 minutes, it's an L, so it will go under that win loss thing. I kind of don't like that ticker of wins and losses. I'm not really a fan of that, but someone asked to put that on there because it kind of forces people to trade differently. Holy fuck. Look at this thing. 1807. My goodness. So do you guys understand what I mean? Like I took a loss, but it was a smaller loss. I speculated with a smaller sell. I'm trying to tell you guys, if you're going in with those big sizing, your account is this, you're in big trouble. Okay, so again, got to test 50% of this body coming back down into here, back down to 1902, 1903. But right now, I don't want to touch this thing right now. Yeah, guys, be careful. This is not like this is there's wartime, guys. I hate I don't like saying that, but the Middle East, who knows what's going to happen in the next what's developing over there. It's sad, but that's the world we live in. War is big business, guys. I don't want to get too much into this, but war is a big business. Big business. Look at your defense stock. I'll show you guys like when we start to finish this call. Take a look at General Dynamics. Look at their stock since Monday. Take a look at it. Look at Lockheed Martin. Look at that one from Monday. Take a look at that. Raytheon, Lockheed, yep, Isaac, General Dynamics, Boeing. Big business, guys. Those are big business. They need to create wars to generate money. Holy, this thing is strong, guys. Okay. Wow, guys. Oh my goodness. Look at this short squeeze. This is crazy. Holy shit. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, guys. Like this is like out of control, okay? If you're in buys, congratulations, but holy, for the short sellers, guys, careful. Careful. This is unbelievable. Holy Isaac, you're still holding the trade from last night. Congratulations, man. Yeah. Trailing stop loss, Carlos. Or Isaac, I'm sorry. Bring your trailing stop loss up. Carlos, you gotta say it's beautiful to watch. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. It sucks for the sellers, but that's why, guys, like, do you understand why I said use a smaller test trade to test out a sell so your account is not blown up? I say this every single time I get onto this call. It's been 4 years now. I've been saying the same sentence over and over and over. When you're speculating, speculate small. Because if the trade goes against you, it's a minimal loss. If it starts to close like below a critical area, then you can start to add to your position. But this is just unbelievable. Oh my god, guys. We got to go to a daily and find out what the fuck's going on here. Sorry for swearing, guys. That's my French Canadian. Okay, holy shit. Let's look up here. Okay, next critical area, 1915. Let's put a yellow line up there to give us heads up. Okay, body. We got a wick, bodies. Look over here where it was kind of like a pivot point, 1915. Guys, this is where I might want to slam it with like a Buick lot up here. I really want to slam this thing with a big lot sell, but I don't want to do that. Holy. That was unbelievable. Okay, and look at that RSI. Okay, forget it. Like, look at it, 88. Just broke right out of there. DXY is tanking. Am I missing any news around the world? Did anything like serious really happen around the world right now? Am I missing the news? Because this is very unusual. How they just bypassed everything right here. Anticipating the ground war. Yeah, I was reading on that, but I maybe did they move in? Like, did the wow. Okay, guys, so don't look for shorts. Okay, I know, like gold is parabolic right now. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Okay, if you guys are in your buys, congratulations. Buy me a coffee today. Holy. No sells, guys. No sells. Holy shit. Look at how it just bypassed everything here. But very deceiving. Cumulative volume delta is still balanced. Something is up. Something is fishy around here. this is ridiculous. TP smash. Nice one, Brian. Good job, guys. Sorry, guys. I just want to look at DXY. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, throw the technicals out the window today. I like that. Shivavi, no technicals today, guys. This is all fundamentals. This is this is Friday leading into the weekend. Let's think about it, okay? What is all this gold accumulation? Friday leading into the weekend of a possible world war starting. Okay? So let's think about that. So for the entire day today, if you're trading gold, think about that. Yeah, Nasdaq and US30 are moving, guys. Again, guys, okay? If you're looking to sell, go small, okay? Go small because you look at what you're selling against. You're selling against a train. So be careful. I know scalpers like I are looking for quick sells. I know that, guys. I'm a scalper too, so I know what it's like. Okay, but you gotta be patient with this. Okay. Okay, now it's starting big dropping. Okay, big accumulation on sellers right now. Wow, we came almost all the way up back up to 1920. That's craziness. Okay, so this candle is going to close in 1 minute 45 seconds. Okay, so we can see the high 1919 up there. Came back down, caught our wick, coming back up. Okay, now it's pushing, trading inside here. Again, will it consolidate in here and start to break down at least down here? This is, guys, that's a big zone it left. Okay, if it comes down in just 50% from down there, then guys, that's 60 pips. Like it left a big zone to fill. So just looking at the range now, there's a lot of volume in these 5 minute candles. So when you're trading, whether you're buying or selling, adjust your stop loss accordingly because these are big zones now. We're not trading in like a 10, 15, 20 pip zone anymore. These are big. Brian, amazing. Good job today. You just made 3% on amazing, man. Good job. And Brian, I suggest you get your 3%. You get out of these markets. Don't give back. Get out. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you next week. Look at this 5 minute RSI got up to 90, and it's still got buyers. Okay, so this is maybe where we see maybe a sell, maybe opportunity here. Okay, so we got an ignited bar pushing down. Let's see if it pulls back up into 1915, 1916. Maybe we get that second leg, that momentum push coming down. Are we still looking for sells, guys, or are we going to stay away? What are we going to do? Because I really want to get a sell in myself, but just stay away. Yeah. Just factor in the volatility. You have to factor that in, guys, because these are big range right now. Big range. Okay, we're not trading in this tight little zone over here anymore. Now the volume has really opened up. But look at this cumulative volume delta now, negative 15, and still not penetrating this. It's unbelievable how they're holding this thing up. But there is a lot of sellers up here, okay? There's a lot of sellers up here. Holy, some of you guys, Eli, 21%, Aiden, it's 30% today. Oh my God, you guys hit the like button and go enjoy your weekend, guys. I can see maybe it's breaking down in one pullback. Um, guys, I'm so tempted to sell this right now. Let's see the 15-minute candle because we're getting a new 15. Okay, so we got rejected. 15 is pushing down, but still a lot of 15-minute volume targeting this area. A lot of selling pressure ready to break down. Okay, but I'm gonna wait patiently to see if it can close below here. I can even flip on the 1 minutes and watch these 1 minute bars. Okay, so the 1 minutes came up, came all the way down. Let's see if they rotate up one more time and then maybe push down, or if we get a 1 minute candle to close below this critical support level. Okay, so now it's testing this critical support level right now, this 1910 area. And then we have a new 15-minute candle coming up in a minute and 30 seconds, guys. Okay, so just remember 8:45 is coming up. Okay, here's the drop. Let's see if we get this 1 minute bar closing below here. Man, this was such a nice 1 minute candle too to scalp. I really like those ones to get in and out of that thing because this is a big zone. Ignited bar, that's a 20 pip candle easily. Okay, close. Let's see if it comes up green a little bit. If not, this thing could be breaking down here. Here it goes. Coming right back up. This is okay right before the close of the 15. But get ready because it's coming down at this zone. That's what we want. Oh, they flipped it. Okay, see the volatility? Red, then turned green. Okay, lots of volatility right before our next 15-minute candle coming in the market now. Lots of, look at the cumulative volume delta, negative 2,500 now. Okay, so we know that there's a big institution absorbing all of this liquidity right now, okay? Here's the close, and we got a new 15-minute candle. Okay, so this is a new 15. Close green, got a red bar coming down. Let's see if it breaks this support. This is the new 15-minute volume. Remember that, okay? There's the wick coming right back up. Okay, Bookmap kind of gives you guys some quick clues too. You can see it, how it's pulling the orders coming back up here. Okay, now let's see if it will come back down. Yes, guys, we will move over to, we'll look at some indices. We'll look at US30 too. Okay, so still holding support on gold on the 1 minute. So nothing broke down here. So the 5 minutes now are coming right back up. So this is maybe what we need. Okay, now we know where our neckline is. We know where they pinned it. Okay, so let's just follow. I might be on US30 doing top down, but just to follow this, guys. We came up there. Okay, one leg up, coming down. Our next leg coming down. Now we're found our neckline. It might come back up. Okay, we're going to test maybe this body, maybe the actual red box, or up here. And then what we want to see is that selling pressure absorb all these buyers again, and maybe close it or push it down below here, and then you get that 60, 70, 80 pip drop coming down in here. But see how they held at the new 15-minute bar. I was watching on the 1 minutes, but it held, and now it's coming right back up. So this is, you could be creating the double top, but still lots of buying momentum. Like gold is relentless. Okay, we got to let that thing play out. I'm going to place an alert below here, just in case it comes down here and we're on US30. Kind of want to see that maybe play out below here. This might be maybe a 9 a.m., 9:30 Wall Street move where gold sells off, but don't count on it and don't bank on it. Okay, remember there's a war going on. This is unusual, guys. Does gold always trade like this? No, it doesn't. Okay, this is really unusual activity, but just be careful. And then we're going to get ready to do the top down on US30 going into Wall Street. That's crazy. Isaac, you think gold is going to go to 1954, 1980 within the hour of universal? That is unreal. Like, guys, when you look back at that, that's ridiculous. Like, to get up to 1950, we were trading at, look at 1870s down here. Okay, here's a big push down. Okay, so you see it came up, lower high, wick. See if it can push down. Yeah, in 10 minutes, gold moved 200 pips. That's what I'm saying. If you're speculating sells, you go small. Because if you go big, that's all of your work all this week is gone. You know? Even up here too. Anywhere you're speculating a sell, go small. Until it starts to close maybe below a critical area and then retest it, then yes, you can add. But right now, we're kind of just guessing in here. But there is now a little bit more information. Now we have cumulative volume delta almost negative 3,000. So we know there's a ton of orders being fulfilled on the sell side up here. But there's still just a ton of buying momentum. So this is not normal. This is not normal. Okay, so we came up, lower high, close right here. We got a bearish candle pushing down. This looks like the M pattern coming down with a lower high shoulder. See if we can continue to maybe stay below here. Be patient, guys. See how it's developing? Do you guys see it? Okay, we came up. We retested 50% of that big bullish candle at 8:30. Okay, so we came down, we retraced to it, but it was still holding respect here. Okay, that's good. Held 50%, but coming maybe right back up. But then you can see the big heat up there again. If it ever does come back up there to that wick, there's a big block. 232 offers up there. But it's still holding, so it might come back up. I'm looking to maybe if I'm going to initiate a sell below here, and then that's a big drop. Like even if I take that just to fill just the bottom half of that 8:30 candle, that move down there is approximately 55 to 60 pips just to come down there. So you see how it's absorbing a lot of buyers up here. And then you see where the big block is down here now. Now you see something came in the market. I never saw this. Okay. Now over here, like around 1918 in the futures, 152 contracts are on bid right above the VWAP. Okay. So we didn't see this. Now this just came into the market. Okay. So that's providing a clue that just in case the market dumps, there's going to be a big buyer down there. Okay, it wasn't there before. So maybe that's could allow the market to sell into that liquidity right there. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Okay, this just showed up now. And that might be roughly right around where this green block is. Okay, I like how it's breaking down. Okay, it's breaking down. Bar is going to close in 90 seconds. You see, every time we come down, like the sellers were selling right there. You see that red bubble right there, that little one? Sellers were selling into that. As soon as it came down there, then the buyers want to transact back up here. That creates the little wick on a candle and coming up. See how it's this small doji now? We're trading inside right here. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, if you can hit the likes, guys, if you appreciate what SST does here on a daily basis, guys, thank you. We do appreciate it. It's to help the algorithm and grow the channel. Okay, so now it's coming down again. Now we're getting close to the close, 30 seconds. You see how it just turned green and came back down like that? Okay, you want to look for kind of those clues, those kind of moves where they just absorbed a lot of buyers. Okay, you see how it turned green and then came right back down quickly? You know that they just absorbed a lot of bids with that little jerk move on the candle. Okay, and now if they close it below here, we might be pushing down. This might be an opportunity. Maybe we look for also like maybe an impulse candle pushing down with volume. Okay, so remember, there's always a time and place. Okay, this might be an engulfing red candle. Okay, we turned green. Let's see now if it gets rejected quickly. Still stay below this red box that's building right here. No, it's coming up green again. Holy barcoding. Red, green, red, green. And we're getting close to 9 a.m. now. 4.5 minutes away from 9 a.m. Maybe that 9 a.m. candle will bring that selling momentum now that's been accumulating. We cannot deny the fact that it's not accumulating sells. It's at 3,100 negative right now. So there is a big institutional player in the market that's absorbing a lot of this buying liquidity. When they release it, that's what we got to figure out. When they redistribute all of this volume, but we're smart, okay? We know that it might break down here and shoot down for about 50, 60, 70 pips down here. Or it might just squeeze these sellers and continue breaking out of here. If that's the case, you might have to stick with buying gold and not sell this thing. But no sells down there yet. Nothing. Nothing broke below. Didn't even give us like an impulse. Nothing. Gold is extremely, extremely strong. Okay, but guys, do you guys understand? Like, I'll be watching this area, okay? Throughout the day, for the entire day, I'll be watching this area, 1910, to see if gold will break here, because then that might be a nice push down. But if we keep moving away from here, if it keeps going up bullish, and for example, if it comes up bullish and it closes above here, then we got to flip that zone green, because that might be the new base of support, and then all of a sudden gold is going up 1925, 1930. On a day like today, it wouldn't surprise me. That's why, guys, I always say, if you're countering or you're speculating, trade small. Trade smaller until you figure out what's going on. Then if you get the move, then you can go in a little larger with your normal sizing. Unless you're willing to hold like the drawdown here. And this is not a small consolidation zone, guys. Look at the size of these bars. Okay, from down here to up here, they're about 40 pips. Okay, each one of these candles is 40 pips. They're filled with volume. Guys, when we move into looking at indices, I'm going to do one chart today so we can focus on gold and split with one. Which one would you guys like? Would you like NASDAQ today or US30, S&P? It's up to you guys. Okay, you guys choose, and we'll do a quick little, maybe 10-minute top down, and we'll get ready for it. Okay. Okay, it's kind of mixed reaction here. Mixed. Okay. We got gold. You don't need to list gold. We got gold. Gold is on the chart, admin. We got gold. I'm asking for NASDAQ or US30. One of them. Banks have already released earnings. Lisa, we were kind of went over this right over here. Earnings whispers. So they've all released now. We had JP Morgan early. This was all pre-market, 650. United Health 555 today. BlackRock 615. We had Citigroup come out today. Everything was positive. Everything was positive. Banks all positive. Okay, for just giving you a heads up, guys. And United Health is the biggest contributor in US30 by weight. It's about 9-10% of entire US30 is United Health. So very positive numbers. All green across the board, guys, for all of the banks and United Health. Okay, so we came up again, got rejected. We still got the green volume. Now we have a red candle coming down. but pushing down. Okay, so again, let's watch this area here. Thanks, Rob. President Lagarde speech now. Yep, 9 o'clock. Okay, so we're breaking down. I'm going to go to the 1 minutes. Okay, we've got a big 1 minute candle coming down, 30 seconds to go. So the 1 minute candles spiked up here, pushed down, held the support, came back up, lower high, came back down, higher low. Come back up, equal here. Now we're coming down again. So this 1 minute candle is going to close now. Let's see, guys. Look at all the selling pressure is hanging down here. They want to push this down. In negative 3,600, 3,500 cumulative selling volume. That's a lot. Again, close right here, green. Let's see if it gets rejected and pushed down. And this could be a potential impulse break to the downside. But also if you're waiting patiently to see if there's a closure below here. Okay, I'm going to enter in on this sell pushing down. Okay, I'm going to go in on a gold sell right now. Right below here, gold sell. I'm actually in it right now. Okay, place again, stops above the red box, and I'm looking for to come all the way down, guys, for that bigger move down there. Okay, and then might even add maybe a second position if everything lines up, breaking down, pushing down with momentum, if they really release this volume. Okay, so I just entered on the 1 minute, but I'm going to ride kind of the 5 minute volume. It's barcoding still. Red, green, red, green, red. Okay, and then see that big liquidity pool right there. That's kind of, I want to see if the selling pressure has enough momentum to trade down into there. There's a lot of heat coming in now at the VWAP. Above us, 170 bids. There's the VWAP, and below the VWAP, 119 bids. So maybe the market wants to come down. That's like enough for me and you to scalp that move down there. But maybe the market wants to come down here, pick up that volume, and then turn right back up. Where's my stop loss? I'm placing my stop loss either. You can place it above this previous high. Some traders go right above that wick. Okay, I'm going to go like right above here with my stop. And then, guys, we'll get into our next indice chart as well. Okay. We'll do something different today, guys. Okay. I see a lot of you guys want to do Nasdaq, so we'll do Nasdaq today. We do a lot of US30. Let's do Nasdaq today. We'll check it out. Okay, so you see the support level, like we're not breaking this yet. Okay, right over here, we keep touching down at this 1923 area. Pullbacks are natural, okay, but pullbacks we want to see come into maybe this heat and continue to push back down. 45 seconds to go in this 5 minute candle. It would be really nice if the selling pressure can actually confirm a close below here. That would be really nice to continue maybe the selling pressure and maybe to change up this algorithm going into the new 5 minute candle. But if we can't close below here, the next candle could quite possibly open up green, just like it was here. Red close, we open green. Red close, we open green. If we close here, like right in this green box, next candle might open green. That's why we really need to see if it can close below there. Get that momentum to close below this yellow line below here. And then work our way down to this liquidity, hopefully. It's tough, guys, okay? You guys, if you guys were on this call the entire time, you know it's not easy to sell this. So we're trying again with all of this negative 4,000 cumulative sell volume. It would be really nice if it's just a red boom candle that just breaks, but the markets are not going to work like that for us. There it is, equal low, turn up green. So now we got to kind of go through the motions. If it comes up about 50% of the red candle, or we want to stay below this red box. Ultimately, we want to stay below here. Okay, so now we're testing 50% of our previous volume in our candle. It may come up to the resistance area up here. But it's trading into 57 offers, 43, 44. It's trading into all of those offers. It's a tough area, guys. Tough consolidation sharing to break this. Very, very tough. Okay, so we got rejected. That's nice. That's what we want for sell side. Now we want to break these wicks, and hopefully we get the drop. Okay, it's penetrating down. We got those buyers trapped up there. That's kind of what we want. We want the buyers trapped around 50%. Now we need the sell. Holy, it just that flick is nasty. It was lining up perfectly to break, and then they get another contract full of bids. Okay, but I'll be watching gold. We'll leave it over here. I'll be watching it. I could stay with gold the entire time. Like if I was trading by myself right now, I would be sitting on gold right now, and watching that move down there. But I know we got to do a top down over here. So we'll switch it up. You guys want Nasdaq? We'll do Nas. I'll leave gold on here. Holy Nasdaq, look at tech. Oh my goodness. Markets are ridiculous today. Relentless buyers. Okay, that's a nice rejection, guys. Okay, so we came right up to that red box. That's a nice rejection. Okay, let's see now if they can continue to push off of that rejection. Okay, oh my goodness. Every time it comes down here, there's just a big block of bids waiting in here. Holy shit, gold is so strong. My goodness. Okay, but you can see how it's building, guys. It's building. It came up, got rejected hard. Got to just maybe get that closure below here, or even like an impulse candle breaking through here. Okay, it's pushing down. 50 seconds to go. We have a new 5-minute candle opening up at it's going to be 9:10. Okay, so a lot of buyers are trapped. Buyers are trapped. Buyers are trapped. Buyers are trapped. We want to move and create a new lower low. We can't just go through this and not create a new lower low. We got to continue to push for a new lower low, even an impulse break, and then we kind of close and then rotate back up, and then it will change the algorithm. We get more offers populating and maybe take it down to this big liquidity pool, and that could be a nice little drop coming down there. But holy, is it ever strong. Here's the close. Didn't create our new lower low. Let's see if they gap down a red candle, or man, these guys are relentless today. Okay, so it opened bullish, ignited. So it wants to come all the way right back up to try and test this previous high up here. Yeah, it's a bullish flag. Yep. Okay, as you can see, it's flagging. So you got to be careful. They might break this thing out of here, come right back up here. That's why we want to see if we can hold this block right here. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's negative 4,300, a lot of selling pressure, but today gold just maybe doesn't want to break. Maybe this is our opportunity to get this thing to break now. Again, it got rejected with the lower high. This might be the push we need. Are we going to get this now, this momentum? Holy, just still holding in here. Okay, let's watch the 1 minutes again right here. Okay, these are the 1 minutes. Okay, you see how they're just trading sideways here. But this is that big, we got to get that big push down below this green box here. Like that's the setup we want. Like every time it comes up, it gets exhausted and pushed down. Comes back up, exhausted, they push it right back down. But you need that final push to take out that previous low and get some volume closing below here. And then maybe we get that push down. And I know it's getting close to 9:15. I'll have the NASDAQ chart done in 5 minutes, guys. I'll get to it right away. We'll do a quick little top down. We'll put them side by side, and we'll watch both of these going into Wall Street. Here's the close, 90 seconds come in, okay? We're still, nice shooting star candle pushing down, but let's get that, come on, where's this? Look at it, like negative 4,500 on this, like there's a ton of supply that is absorbing this, but just redistribute this shit, come on. This is where they tease you, like you know the market is playing games here, with a lot of sellers. Okay, and not just myself. There's a ton of sellers. Okay, a lot of retail sellers that are trading this. A lot of retail traders that are selling in drawdown, and they're just holding the market right up here. It's nasty. They could probably bring it up with a green candle. Like I'm telling you guys, this is what could happen. Green candle, come up, one last green candle, come up here, liquidity hunt, take out all the stops, and then they drop it. Okay, I'm just giving you guys heads up that that can happen. Okay, and it's nasty when it happens. And sometimes it stops you out of your trade, and then you just watch it then dump after that. That's the manipulation in these markets, guys. You got to get to understand why they do that. Because there's a ton of stop losses. All the sellers here, including me, like my stop loss is up here. So what they could do is they know where all the stops are, come up one more time with a big green candle, take out all the stops. That performs that double top up there, and then they bring the market down. Okay, I'm hoping that it doesn't do that. I'm hoping that they have enough sell side volume that we don't need to do that. Now we can kind of break down. Here's kind of the close. Okay, there's, flip your box, guys, quickly. Okay, it's red, it's ignited, no wick. Get ready. Okay, I'm adding another cell. I'm going in another cell. 2 cells now. And I want to see, okay, for scalp purposes, if it can get down to this wick. That could be 1 TP down to 1906. Okay, there. That was the close, guys. No wick. Right there. Drop. Beautiful. Let's go now. Get that sell side volume pushing, guys. There we go. Okay, I'm going to break even on both. Okay, I'm guys, okay, these are big candles, okay? Look at your MT4. Okay, these are big candles. That's a big base guys, that's a 25 pip candle with no drawdown. Okay? But let's see if we can continue. Oops, I didn't want to get rid of that. So we can continue to work this area. Okay, so remember, there's going to be buyers. There's going to be buyers. There's going to be pullbacks always. Okay, so now what we got to do is rely on that higher time frame volume to come back down. Okay, this is a hanging man candle. We came down all the way down. It found the buyers. It came right back up. But we got to rely on that hanging man candle to continue to come down. It's coming down to engulf those buyers and then continue to break our wick and then maybe come down to here. Also, we need positive volume to close below this area, okay, to continue to push down, because otherwise there's those bids coming in the market right now. What time is it? 9:16. Okay, so we still have our hanging man head, still have the positive selling volume still in the bar. All we got to do is just remember, this is a 5-minute bar. This is not slow. This is not a 1-minute bar. So now we're coming back down with that volume. We've engulfed the buyers that bid it up early. Now we just got to continue to come back down, try and come to our low and break, and then maybe take out this wick, and we'll see. But if we can get more volume also closing below here and close near low, then we're going to continue pushing down. We might get down to this bigger green box. The CVD is negative 5,000, guys. Okay, but there's so much pent up demand for gold. Okay, but do you guys understand? I took 2 trades there. Okay, the first one and then that one closed below. Okay, do you want me to zoom in? Okay, there was no question not to take this second trade. It closed right there. And then look at no wick. Look at how we opened, retest that red box, flip that one red to green, and then I took the sell, and then it came all the way down. Okay, so that's kind of what we look for scalping the markets. That was a textbook. Doesn't get better than that. Does that make sense, guys? Yes, no, maybe so. Did that make sense? Because I got to get to the NASDAQ chart. So do you guys understand why I took that second trade? And that's not a Mickey Mouse trade. That's my bigger lot size. Okay, the feeler does the work, and then when it closed below and got that, that's it. I'm in with a normal trading size. But if we're still watching this, okay, so look at 1 minute and 15 seconds. That's why, guys, when I trade, I personally stay with one chart. Okay, I made this clear for the last 4 years. I stay on one chart. Flip-flopping is not my style. I don't do that. I either stay on US30, I stay on NASDAQ, I stay on gold, I stay on oil, I stay on GBP USD, whatever it is. I just continue to follow the volume, and then I scalp the moves. And then when I'm speculating, I go in a little smaller. When I get the confirmation, I go in bigger. Because as a scalper, if you're flip-flopping chart to chart to chart, you're going to miss out on a lot of moves. Okay, so look at where we're closing. We've engulfed our buyers. Let's see if we can close near the low. And then, guys, remember, rules. Okay, judge how big the volume is on the candle. Let's see where 50% is. Okay, let me just bring this red bar down, this line. Okay, 50% is approximately right away. Wow, nice. Maybe we get a big, heavy close. Oh, wow, this is nice, guys. This is nice. Okay. Let's go. Let's get this push. Come on, sellers. Don't let these buyers, don't give them any room to breathe, like strangle them. You know what I mean? Really, really, really push them down. Closing near the low. Okay, so we close near the low, ignited bar. 50%. See that red line? If we come up, we want to stay below this red line. Hopefully we don't even come there. Now we have another ignited bar breaking down. Here we go. Okay, let's see if we can now come all the way down to that red line. If we can. Okay, it made a new lower low, but now it's pulling back up. So we want to stay below 50% right here where it's testing. Okay, see how the candle now is getting volatile? How it came up, got red, came back up? This is volatility. See how we just tapped right into there? Caught a wick. Let's see if we can hold this. If not, it's going to come back to retest the original breakout area up here. Okay, so 50%. Are we still holding below it? Currently we are. Let's see if it can still hold that area and push down. Okay, wow, 921, guys. I really want to stay with this gold, but we got to get that NASDAQ, guys. Okay, so please just manage your account, manage your trade accordingly. Okay, I got to quickly do this NASDAQ for the other traders. Okay, just please watch this. Okay, there's the beautiful retest at 50%, dropping down our spin top candle. If we can continue push, we're dropping down to the red line. And I'm hoping to see if they can transact down into this VWAP, because that's where all of the liquidity is sitting. And there's a lot of buyers I want to buy in here. So we can sell into the buyers, and that's where we close trades and we cash out. Okay, we got a beautiful shooting star at 50%. Doesn't get any better than that. Okay, but let's see now if it can push with the momentum down there and we get this move. But do you see, guys, how it retested? 50%. Yes, there's the drop, guys. Okay, we had a big transactions. Yes, there it is. Boom. Nice. Did you see the heavy transactions? Guys, I watch Bookmap too. My eyes are all over the place. That's a 40-point drop, okay? Do what you want down there. I have to go to the next charts, okay? So that's 2 W's there. Okay, and that's a big candle because it spiked down there, but those are where those big bids are waiting. The block is sitting there. It shows you where the block is. Respect the block because those are big buyers. It allowed us to close the trade into them. Okay, do you guys understand? A lot of traders don't understand what that means. When you're selling, as a seller, you got to find where the big buyers are because you want to sell your position into them. That's how you close a trade at maximum value. You find where they are. Okay, and then don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. That was a 40 pip move. If you don't, then those guys just bought it up and they're bringing the market right back up. But you as a scalper had maybe a possible opportunity to either close a trade, close partials, things like that. If you're still holding the trade at stop loss, break even, you're still live. Then do what you got to do, okay? But guys, I'm sorry, but I would stay with this for the entire call, but I got to move over to NASDAQ, okay? So I do apologize. But just continue watching that. I'll leave it on Bookmap really quickly. To see if it comes back down there and continues to break. See how it's trapping buyers, and that volume is still coming down. So follow the volume, guys. If it closes below that red line, you've trapped all those buyers. They're inside there. This thing might drop down to our final target, like coming down here. See how it's dropping aggressively? Man, gold is really, really nice right now, the sell opportunity. So see now how the market flips, and we're absorbing all of the buyers now and coming down. I hope that this thing drops all the way down into the green box. Unfortunately, I'm out of the trade. I would love if it would have come down there, but for you guys that are still holding with maybe a break even or a trailer, I hope it gets down into here and you guys maximize maybe 60 pips. Okay, sometimes just being patient. Okay, it took a long time for that play just to develop, so. But the big thing was we closed below 50% of that big bullish candle, closed below, and now we're getting the drop. That's what scalpers look for. Okay, I know you guys might be intraday traders and you guys might be looking for a huge move, but scalpers are looking for this, 2 full body candles in and out. I look for 10, 15 pips, okay? To get 30, 40, it's a bonus on 2 positions. But it's coming right back down. Okay, so when that candle flipped and it came up, it's coming right back down. Closed below the red line. Okay, so do exactly what you got to do. Go through the motions. Look are we below like that wick? Yes, we are. Just bring it maybe a little bit up to factor in 50% of that candle. So any pullbacks coming back into here, we want to try and continue to keep this level of 50% pushing the market down. And if it can, then maybe we'll break down here. If it can't hold here, then unfortunately it's going to come up to retest this level. But just bring your levels across, okay? Okay, let's do this NASDAQ quickly. Holy shit, guys, it's 9:25. Okay, so we'll leave gold over here. NASDAQ, guys, I'm sorry, guys, I apologize. I normally don't like to get off of the chart, but I know all of you NASDAQ guys need something, okay? Let's go daily, fast, okay? Because we're 5 minutes away from Wall Street. Okay. Daily, okay, I'm not going to go through everything. Just look at yesterday. Yesterday we opened green, came up into 50% of this big bar to the left. Okay, bring your zone across quickly on the daily, right there. 50%, just like we did on those 5-minute candles. There's no difference. Why are we not doing it on the daily? Same shit, okay? Came up, pushed down. Yesterday's low. Look at tweezer lows, okay? So look at our low today. It's lined up identical with yesterday's low. So a tweezer bottom, they held the support. Coming back up, okay? So where are we coming up to? Our high of the day is right here, leading into Wall Street. 50% of yesterday's volume is kind of right here, okay? So right at a little bit above that purple line. I'm just placing, just to give me a heads up when we're trading into Wall Street, that red volume is still 50% of yesterday. If it breaks out of here, we're going to come up to body 15,270. Benz, congratulations, bro. 2.65%. Have a nice weekend, bro. You deserve that. Good job, man. Okay, guys. So I'm placing a yellow line. And then also critical, in case we come up to that 50% supply box up there, I want to identify the exact wick up there, okay? So I got upside momentum. Now, what happens if we start to come back down and we fill our wick and it comes bearish? What we got to do is we got to break 15,183. We got to get that volume below yesterday's closing price. And then we push down for scalpers. Let's target 15,135 right in here, body to body. And then where am I drawing my big green box? We have tweezer bottoms. There's a little bit of green volume right there below it. I bring that across. That's to give me a heads up that there's still, that's market where it's holding bullish, okay? So that's all I need on the daily. I don't need to continue to worry about down here because we got a long way. I got to break this yellow line, that yellow line, and then the green box before I can come down here. So what is today's candle? It opened very bearish. We came down, caught that liquidity, and now we're turning into a bullish pin bar candle on the daily, okay? So I'm going to break it down now into the hourly. What do we got on the hourly? Look at this big red drop. When was it? Thursday at in the afternoon, okay, before market close. 1 o'clock. Remember, guys, 1 o'clock yesterday, that big drop in the market, it was wild. But then it came, bottomed out. This was the bond, 10-year bond auction at 1:01 p.m. Eastern, okay? If you guys follow the 10-year treasury bonds, that was the auction. That's what caused the drop in the market yesterday. Then we came back up. We consolidated in the Asian session. When did they start bringing it down? London, there's London, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. We cut a bottom, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. This is where we are now. We're going to see if the hourly resistance can break out of here. Hourly can break out. If not, we pull back down. Where can we pull back down into? Maybe 50% of our bullish hourly candle. And see how it kind of transitions right here. Right there, and 50%. So I draw like a smaller green box to give me a heads up that that's 50% of the previous 8 o'clock hourly volume. Okay, so let's go into the 5 minutes. Okay, we got a nice big bullish move. Okay, came down up to the resistance, pull back, higher low, continue to drive right through here. Now you see in Wall Street we're starting to get a little consolidated, getting in here. Trap this entire zone, guys. I like to do a consolidated area. Okay, and now what I'm going to watch for in Wall Street, trading NASDAQ, is are the buyers going to bring it back above here, close above here, maybe retest this, then we shoot up to 270. So that's why I use this, a ruler, if we're coming up there, 270 is approximately another 40 pips. If it continues to the next zone, there's the next yellow line, okay? And then if we start to sell below here, I got my zones, okay? So in this consolidation, I don't like to trade this stuff. Like to watch. 9:30, guys, it's Wall Street right now, okay? So let's put these two side by side. Have your rules, everybody, please. Whether you trade right away, Wall Street market open, or you wait for the 5-minute candle to close, or you wait your 15-minute bar, or you wait till 10 o'clock. Just please, guys, have your rules. Okay, so gold, guys, that's a 40 pip drop, even a little more, okay, if you were selling up there, okay? So you got to do something because it's coming right back up. But let's see if gold continues to drop right back down. Okay, so we got an impulse break on NASDAQ coming through here. NASDAQ, guys, is tech, okay? So if you follow tech, don't be worried about what the banks are doing. Don't be worried about what United Health is doing. You need to focus on what Google, Amazon, Apple are doing, okay? This is tech. This is NASDAQ now. So forget about the banks. Forget about United Health. That's the other side. That's US30. That's Miss Jones. Over here, we're tech. Nvidia's flat. United Health for you guys trading US30 is up 2% right now with those positive earnings. Ooh, let's go Enbridge. Come on, almost $45 Enbridge. Sorry guys, I loaded up on Enbridge when it dipped down to 43. It's paying an 8% yield for dividends. And Enbridge Gas, guys, we haven't dropped down to $43. It's like a 3 to 4 year support level. So I put a little position in there for Enbridge Gas. That's a hold. That's a hold. Collect dividends. And when you go into winter time, you're going to need oil and energy to heat your homes. So hopefully it can go up a little bit and sit back and collect a nice 8% yield. Okay, so gold, guys, what goes down can come up. What goes up can come down. If you don't do anything, we talked about this on the 1 minutes yesterday. If you don't do anything, the 5-minute candles can retrace back up. So now that's probably where your break even is. So now if you didn't do anything down there, it possibly came back to break even. Look at the big nasty rejection so far on NASDAQ. Came up, rejected hard. Okay, so that's a nasty rejection. Let's see if they can close with the volume below here. If it still trades inside here, that's that no trade zone for me. That's that consolidated area. Wow, Dow rocket right out of open. US30 is gone because A1 everything, bro. Banks positive, United Health positive. Okay, US30, boom. Okay, remember earnings whispers all over here, guys. Sorry, I hate flip flopping everything, but knowledge is power, guys. Okay, so today JPM, Morgan Chase, positive, beat EPS, earnings per share, revenue beat, positive, amazing. United Health, the biggest contributor in US 30, like a 9-10% equity, okay, holds. Positive, positive, they're up 2% right now. BlackRock, positive. Citigroup, Wells Fargo, Progressive, PNC, Unity Bancorp, all positive. Big pop on US 30. That's why I like to scalp the open. Oh, where's Yoda giving us this garbage NASDAQ? Oh, guys, we blame Yoda. Look at US30. Sorry, guys, I have to do this because I'm a big fan of Dow Jones. I'm a big fan. Look at. Oh, shit. Look at that. Like that breakout pump just knowing how the news was this morning. Look at that. That's 80 pip pump, guys. Okay, so very, very nice. Very nice. Congratulations to you guys that took that. But we blame Yoda. Okay? We blame Yoda for this. But still, nice. Let's follow this volume. And then, guys, for gold, we have a red folder coming up at 10 o'clock. Okay? University of Michigan report. Rav, you do what you got to do. You do US30. Okay, don't worry. You just continue to look at. But Rav, understand what I was just doing there. That earnings whispers. Okay, remember there was how many? 6 banks reporting pre-market today, and United Health, all positive across the board. So let's put two and two together, and that's why we get that nice big bullish breakout at market open. Okay. Will it stay up there? Will it keep pumping? It might retrace back, but maybe with those earnings, it's going to continue to be positive today. Okay, but just that breakout at market open was due to all of the earnings pre-market. That's why the guys, this site, Earnings Whispers, it's free. Make sure you guys are using it. Okay, so I know I hate to ask this question, but did you guys do anything on the sell on gold, or are you guys still holding and you never got an opportunity to get out down there? Because if you didn't, it's unfortunate, but this is how the markets work, guys. You gotta have a target. It's not always gonna come down. I would have been nice if we came down here, but still, targets to that red line. Where did I get that red line from? The previous wick. Okay, and then it gave a little bit more of a push. That was still 30 pips, and then pushed down to 40. But you got to do something, okay? Nasdaq is really pushing down, guys. Okay, so pins. There's so much going on, guys. I got to get focused over here. Nasdaq broke out bullish, got pinned hard, and opened. And if you want, like if you're a quick scalper, you see like the low wick, and the break and the shoot down. Okay, that's if you like that style. If not, it's now we got to continue to see if this red volume can close below this critical daily line right here. Hustle hard. You made 35 bucks on a small account. Good job, bro. Good job. Don't worry about the money. Worry about your percentage. That's what you got to look at. Look at the percentage on that trade. And then when you get your bigger account, that same percentage can be bigger money. So this is a game of percentages, guys, or pips. Look at it like that. Don't look at how much money you can make. Then it might change everything and then cause you to look at things differently because all you're concerned about is money. Worry about percent or pips, guys. Dow. Dow is a monster, guys. I'm looking at it on my other screen, and it is a monster. Okay, but also just guys following gold. Okay, so gold came back up to the resistance right here and coming back down red. So let's see where gold can close. See how it came all the way right back up, but the sellers are still continuing to push it down. I can't believe this cumulative volume delta negative 6,400. I haven't seen this in a long time for gold. I'm being honest with you. It's been a long time since I've seen it at that levels. What's that, accelerator? So what I'm saying is money can change your life. Being healthy can change your life. Money doesn't change. Money can make, it can help pay your bills, but does money change your life? It can, but just financially. Being healthy can change your life. Being positive, having a positive attitude can change your life. Finding God can change your life. Those things can change your life, not just money. Money is nice, don't get me wrong. We all need money to survive, but that's the only thing that can change. Money doesn't mean I never had money growing up. It didn't. I had good parents. I had good values. I went to school. That changed my life. Those things. Money is just money. Yeah, you're gonna live maybe a little bit comfortable life. You don't need to stress as much on paying bills and things like that. But I don't look at it like that, guys. I'm different. Wow, US30 is ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. Okay, but let's follow also NASDAQ here. Okay, it came up, came back down. Did it close below here? No. picked up a lot of liquidity, okay, and came right back up. Now we got a bullish candle, but we have a high wick to fill. Okay, high wick to fill. So let's see if the buyers, and then we're going to get into our new 15-minute candle. So we're getting a little information on NASDAQ on market open. Did it close above here? No, it was the impulse breakout, came back down. And then we had the big shoot down, and then did it close down there? No, picked up that big rejection wick, picked up the liquidity. Now we're coming up with a nice bullish ignited candle again. So this is, remember, the important high of the day, the purple line. So can NASDAQ get back and close above here and maybe push back up? But if it's still trading in this box, just be careful in here, okay? Remember, be smart. NASDAQ might close above here and shoot bullish the rest of the day, or it will come back down here and maybe be bearish. But right now, coming back up. These liquidity grabs, if they're too fast for you, just continue to be patient. I'll clean up the gold chart, guys. Okay, so just cleaning it up a little bit. I know my charts get ugly. Okay, but you see how it came right back up, rotated right back down. This is what we were talking about, a dark cloud cover, guys. Okay, so did this red bar close more than 50% of the green bar? Yes, it did. So if we get help from this buddy right over here, can completely engulf this bar and this bar, gold is dropping down into the big VWAP. I missed out on another sell. I should have, guys. Oh man, I'm not focused today. I missed out on a sell right up here again. There's too much going on. I got too much going on in my head right now. I'm thinking about what is going on with gold right now. Like, I can't believe the move. I gotta go watch the news to see what's going on. Okay, so look at gold coming down. Guys, do you want me to keep it on gold on Bookmap, or do you guys want me to go to NASDAQ? NASDAQ is, guys, lots of indecision. It's pretty shitty right now. Okay, do you guys want to see gold coming down to Scotty F. Nas? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hate NASDAQ, guys. I'm honest. I absolutely hate NASDAQ. I hate tech. I hate tech. I've been battling with Yoda for 20 years. It makes me sick. I hate technology, guys. I hate it. If you guys know me, the only thing that I use is a cell phone. I have the Nokia flip from the 90s. The Motorola and the Nokia. I just hate technology, guys. I hate trading it. It's so manipulated technology. It's so overrated. It's ridiculous. All of their companies are so overvalued. I follow banks. I enjoy following banks. Big move on gold, guys, coming right down here. Yeah, Zane, I still write on a pen and paper all day, every day. All day, every day. Tenji, but I help you with technology. I help you guys with, not technology, I help you guys with explaining the markets to you guys. Some of you guys are brilliant with technology, and you guys can take your trading to the next level with that knowledge too. If you guys are really techie, you guys can really do really well in the markets. Okay, so we're pushing, guys, on gold. Let's see if we can get it down there. Okay, but you see like where they pinned it. What time was it? 8:30, 8:35. That's where they pinned it, and then this move. But you see the move, guys, if you're still watching it, like it came up lower highs, new lower lows, pull back. This entire zone is lower than this zone, so it is a lower high. And now we're pushing maybe to break for a new lower low. I know if you sold up here, like I seen some of you, one of you guys wrote, I sold at 19.15 and still holding. Congratulations. Like honestly, that's tough to do. If you sold up here and you didn't do it, and then that pullback and you're still holding, and now you get rewarded. Okay, so let's look at our NASDAQ. Okay, again, came up. Now, this could be a good sell on NASDAQ. if we can close below here. This is our new 15-minute bar. Let me just skip to the 1 minutes to watch what's happening in here. Okay, so our ones came all the way down, came all the way back up, back down, back up, lower high, pushing down. We're going to close in 30 seconds on this 1 minute bar. Let's see if it can close down into this range. And then we have 10 a.m. red folder news. This is across the board for everybody trading. Okay, you got University of Michigan report coming out. Red folder, USD. So it will affect gold, it will affect the markets. Okay, so is this red bar where we're closing? We can do 50%, same thing. Candlesticks have the same characteristics. Okay, are we closing below this level? Yes, close below. Green. Test 50% of the 1 minute candle. Let's see, can it hold 50% and get rejected? If not, we're going to come up and maybe test the actual support area right there on the 1 minutes that turned to resistance right now with the volume below. And we're still in the consolidated box right now. Okay, so was there a sell down here? No. It closed red, opened green, ignited, so we stay away from a sell. Okay, I just want to follow the fives. Okay, there's too much indecision with NASDAQ, guys. It's still in this box. Is NASDAQ going to trade in here all day? No, it's not. It's going to accumulate, and it may push to the upside, or it might start to break down here. Okay, but right now inside here, it's still accumulating. Okay, gold found a double bottom, unfortunately, down there. Okay, now it's coming up. If gold closes above here, holy, this thing could continue to be bullish, guys. Okay, so it was a nice sell while it lasted, but remember how bullish gold is. Okay, so don't just marry a trade and just think that gold is going to sell off all day because it pumped. This is a pullback. That cooled off the RSI right now. Remember how overbought we were up here? We just cooled off the RSI and we came down to the 50s. Okay, cooled it off. This thing could be a launch pad and continue to go right back up. And I can't remember who in our group was saying we could be looking at 1950 today on gold. Absolutely, yeah, we could. It's still bullish, guys. Okay, war. That was probably an opportunity for a big institution to load up at the VWAP. That's why when you're selling, you got to learn how to close trades at critical areas in the markets. If you don't, then this is what happens, and it sucks. What a Friday, guys. What a crazy Friday in the markets. How many of you guys did good today? What I mean, I don't mean by did you make money. I mean, did you guys learn something today? Did you guys take something away from you on this call that maybe you didn't know about yesterday? That's guys, that's positive too. Doesn't always have to be how much money you make. Okay, I don't care honestly how much money you make. Whether you make $10, $100,000, or you made $1 million on the call, it doesn't change my life. It doesn't. Maybe it will change your life, but it doesn't change mine. What changes my life is, did you guys learn anything from today? Because I'm an educator. So those are the things I want to know. Did something today help you? Did you see today? I took a loss. My first trade of the day was a loss, but I went in with a small lot size. So it didn't even affect me, the loss. I lost $40 on that one trade. That was my speculating trade. But then when the trades started to come down, I waited for the higher time frame area to hit up here, then took a position here, then I went in with the confirmed sell and got my pips out of there. Okay, we were following gold the majority of the day today. And NASDAQ. I'm still haven't even looked at a trade on NASDAQ. I don't like this. If you guys like this volume, this is good for 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute scalping. Nice moves on the 1 minute. But 5 minutes, this is horrible. Okay, US30. We explained US30 today. Why did US30 launch out of Wall Street? Because earnings whispers over here. That's why, guys, put this part of your trading plan in your day. You know, when you get up and you make coffee every single day and you have a cup of coffee before you hit the charts, make sure you incorporate this while you're drinking your coffee, before you even look at the charts. look what is reporting today, okay? Because if you trade US30, you should know that today was a big bank reporting day and United Health. Okay, this was huge. And all of them were green. EPS, earnings per shares, and revenues, everything. The only one that didn't beat revenue was BlackRock. They just missed it by a little bit, but earnings per share, 8.50 to $11. That's huge. Okay, so everything green. That's why you got that big pump out of market open. So that's why US 30 was moving different direction than Nasdaq. Nasdaq is just tech, guys. Okay. And then this is what trading is also. Okay, just to give you something to think about. I don't do woulda, shoulda, couldas, and I hope you guys don't either. Today we chose Nasdaq, and it's a complete piece of shit right now. Okay, we could have chose US 30, and we'd all be dancing and laughing right now because we'd be in buys. But what about tomorrow if we look at US 30 and US 30 is shitty out of the gate? And Nasdaq is the one that's moving. Okay, so every single day we don't know what we get. Sometimes gold is horrible, and sometimes gold can be good. Any security, but what you need to learn is learn what's your favorite security and master it, and stay with the volume throughout the day. One or two charts maximum. I like trading one chart. I'm US 30 all day, all day. If you ever see me on my mobile or here when I'm trading throughout the day, it's US 30. Unless gold is doing something that I like. Now I could be watching gold a little bit. But focus on something and get to know it. Like if you didn't know today that US 30 had all those bank, that's something that you need to maybe brush up on this weekend. If you trade Nasdaq, make sure you know when is Apple reporting. When is all of those tech companies, when do they report? Because that will be moving Nasdaq. Just calendar. See waves. When you got earnings whispers, calendar. Just go to the calendar, and you can position it for the entire week or individual days, and it will tell you exactly who is earning pre-market. Okay, you're going to see companies do report pre-market, and companies do report after hours. So you might see a lot after 4 p.m. Eastern. And then those are after hours reporting. So make sure, guys, this is where you take your trading to the next level. Now you start to incorporate some fundamentals with your technicals. And if you have proper risk management, you can do really well as a trader. You're not guessing anymore. Now you're really coming up with a plan daily. You're looking at your fundamentals. You don't got to spend hours and hours on them, but just a quick little glance at the calendar, 5 minutes, that's all it takes, and then see if there's anything in there. Some companies you won't even know what they are. Okay, those ones don't worry about. Worry about the big ones. Worry about the big names. Those ones are the ones that are going to move the security you're trading. Okay, and if you're trading gold still, guys, okay, big bullish candle. There's a beautiful double bottom that held there. Big bullish candle close above. It pulled back. Flip your red to green zone, and it's holding. And we can maybe see this thing, gold, maybe come back up to 1915, maybe break out of here today. I'm interested to watch it. Even though that maybe if I'm not trading it, my eyes are glued to the charts. I'm watching this because this impacts everything, guys. I love buying real gold, like when it's cheap, and then store it in a safety deposit box. When it gets higher, you sell it. I like making necklaces or pendants out of it. So I like jewelry, but I'm always following prices of gold and things like that. And Nasdaq. Who picked this? Come on. Who was this? Noor, was this you? Okay. I'm just throwing you on the spot. I'm sorry. We blame Yoda, guys. We blame Yoda. Okay, everybody, we blame Yoda on this. Give it some time. You're right. Give it some time. Maybe it's developing. Nasdaq is developing here. It's a snail, but it's developing. Let's take a look at Miss Jones. What did we miss out? What did she do for us today? Wow. Okay, like look at how beautiful she is. Okay, like how do you not appreciate beauty, Miss Jones? Okay, look at this. Okay, with all of that, what we just talked about with the reporting, look how beautiful it is. Even if you missed out the initial 5-minute breakout, you got your ignited bar. Did it pull back to 50%? No. Did it break the wick? Yes. Could have popped. And that's a big candle. Miss Jones, when she moves, look at that. 70 pips from the break of the wick. You could be done for the day. Miss Jones, get you out of here. Yeah, guys, I got to watch what I say about Miss Jones because my wife, she's the one that broke my jaw last week. I'm just joking, okay? Don't, please, guys, don't get me in more trouble. It's a joke. Okay, but if you guys are going to continue trading, okay, please, guys, look at your Forex Factory. There's big news coming in. Okay, University of Michigan report. Gold will move with that report. Okay, and maybe the indices, but more so. Okay, we got some movement. Nasdaq is moving. Let's see if it can close up here, maybe 10 a.m. But the folder. Okay, what I'm talking about is right here, 10 a.m. USD, preliminary University of Michigan consumer report coming out in 3 minutes. Okay, so it's you got to respect this folder. Anytime you see red USD, okay, respect it because this thing can move the markets. And if you're trading gold, we could be coming back in that consolidated area. We held down here. Have your zones. Do enjoy your zone to zone trading. Guys, try not to over leverage your accounts when you're trading unless you have some experience at trading larger lot sizing. But if you're still practicing, practice, guys, with a demo account. Forget if people say something. If you're trading with a demo or practicing, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Forget it. Check your ego at the door and learn how to do it properly without losing money and stressing out. And then once you start to get the hang of trading, then yes, deposit some money in your brokerage and test it out with small lots. But you're not going to learn much, guys, by just doing 5 and 10 lots when you have no experience. Okay, it's like going to the casino and you're just gambling in the high limit room. It's up to you if you guys want to learn to trade like that. I don't recommend that. Okay, so Nasdaq, too much indecision. Coming up, rejected. Coming down, rejected. Coming up, rejected. Coming down, rejected. Coming up again, rejected. So it's still building. Look for volume maybe to close above with confirmations or close below here with confirmations for Nasdaq. And yeah, guys, so I appreciate everyone. It was a great week. Thursdays we will do 1-minute scalping. We'll throw that in the schedule on Thursdays. Everybody on Zoom will get the webinar this week uploaded to the website for you guys, the Bearish family. Next week we're going to move into talking about exactly these wicks. What do they mean? They mean also exhaustion. They mean rejection. They give you clues. That's another thing. Wicks give you clues as to maybe potential moves in the markets. So don't just learn only about the bodies and the volume. Understand a little bit about your wick analysis too, because it does tell you a lot. Okay, and I appreciate everybody, guys. This week was really fun. Everybody have a safe weekend, please, and pray for all of those innocent lives, guys, that are innocent casualties in wars and things like that. My heart goes out to hear anything about children. I don't like to hear those things, but that's what happens, guys. It's real life with these stupid wars that these guys do. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. If you can leave a like on YouTube on your way out, we do appreciate that. It does help the channel. It keeps us motivated to come back on YouTube and keep doing this and keep educating as much as we can, guys. We do appreciate everybody here. We got a lot of love for everyone in the Zoom and a lot of love for you guys on YouTube. Without you guys on YouTube, there wouldn't have been SST. So we do appreciate you guys as well. We want to give back to everybody as much as we can. So thank you, guys. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Albanian soccer 3-0 over Czech Republic. I have a lot of friends that from Czech Republic, and we were just it was fun. Guys, this is news. Gap down, drop. Okay, so this is news. Okay, when you're a new 10 a.m. candle, careful. Okay, let the news digest what because it could be very volatile. Okay, but thank you guys. God bless everyone. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. Have a nice time with your family and friends, and we'll see you guys Monday morning. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of you guys. Have a good weekend, guys. God bless.
Hey guys, good morning, welcome to the live session of Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US30, sell. Okay, I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our accounts spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stock Sniper Trading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stock Sniper Trading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.